lovelies, welcome to my channel. Here we are doing another spell for you guys. This spell is particular. It has been one of the highly requested videos, but this spell is ideally for those that are looking for a partner that is financially secure or financially stable. Now, some may call this the sugar baby spell. And it is, again, like I said, ideally for those that are looking for a partner to attract wealthy men, basically. This is the female version. You guys, you men out there, keep posted, as I will definitely be uploading the male version to attract women that are financially secure. So without further ado, let's get into the spell. Also, I do want to quickly remind you guys that this spell can also be used for those of you guys that have been single for quite a while. For you women out there that you've been single for quite a while and you just don't seem to attract many prospects, or you don't seem to attract stable people that have things going for them, this spell is particularly for you guys as well. Now, those of you guys that are currently going through child issues in regards to child support with the partner, this can also be used for that, as it will keep them receptive. It will keep them open to come to agreement or terms of the child support. So you can use this as well for that. Anyways, let's get into the spell. What you're going to be needing is any type of cleansing herb. Ideally, sage or white sage is very good for this. As you guys can see, we have this burning already. And you're also going to be needing olive oil. This is going to be the base for the potion. We're also going to be using cinnamon powder, very important. We're also going to be using honey. It can be any type of honey. Doesn't matter the brand or anything like that, as long as it is honey. Now, herbs, we're going to be using rosemary. It could be fresh or it could be dried, preferably dried, because I will let this steep for 3 days before giving it to my client. But you can also opt to use the fresh one, but you would have to use it right after you've put all the potion together. Now, you're also going to be needing, very important for you guys, you're also going to be needing Jezebel Root. Now, Jezebel Root is ideally, we use this in spell work, very, very strong, a very powerful root. This is not only to be completely in control of the situation, but it helps to lure men. It helps to ignite and raise your sexual energy, therefore being able to attract more suitors, more looks, and all of that. So again, for you men out there, definitely stay tuned, as I will be uploading the male version as well. You're also going to be needing some type of, as you guys can see, my mortar here, but you guys are going to be needing one of these. If you know, be as creative as possible. I always tell my clients and subscribers, if there is particular tools that you don't have or you're just not able to get your hands on, be creative. You can always use stones or rocks pretty much to smash the herbs and combine the herbs with the oils, etc. So anyways, without further ado, let's get into the spell work. Okay, so as you guys know, I'm doing this for a client. So this is the reason why I'm using this much. You don't need very much of the oil, depending on how much you're, like, for how often you're trying to use it. Again, you know, whatever you feel comfortable with. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're going to get the rosemary. And like I said, you can use fresh rosemary or you can use dried rosemary. I will be using the dried one because, again, I am using pure extra virgin olive oil. And this is so we can be able to extract. And really use the power of the rosemary here, as I will let it steep for 3 to 4 days. If you're doing this to use it automatically, like let's say once you're done with this ritual, once you're done with doing the potion and bringing it together, you can use it right away. Of course, you guys know that I love to put that extra for my clients. So that's the reason why I will leave it to steep for a couple of days so it can just become stronger. So what I'm doing here is I am putting the rosemary, the dried rosemary, on the mortar. Make sure that when you're doing this, you are setting out your intention. It is crucial and important whenever doing any type of spell work, to always make sure that you are focused, to always make sure that you know exactly what it is that you're doing and you're putting the intention into everything that is going into the spell work. Very important. Now, I know a lot of you guys have been requesting how to consecrate or ritualize the herbs and the ingredients as well as candles, and you guys definitely hit that subscribe button, hit the notification, the little bell, so you guys can get the notifications when the videos go up, as I will be uploading videos that you guys are requesting. So you guys definitely just stay tuned for that. Okay, so as you guys can see, we have more than enough here. Okay, side note, it's always good to keep the stems, especially if you work with oils and concoctions. It really amplifies your spell work and your oils. Okay, so once we've done that, now what we're going to do is we're going to add some of the extra virgin olive oil, just so that we can be able to really break it down. Oh, this already smells amazing. Now, like I said, you guys can use this. This is a very, very old recipe, and this is, you know, for those that are looking for men of power or men of wealth. This is a very, very good for that. You guys will be surprised. But I also understand that a lot of the times when we're going through, like I mentioned, child support issues, you know, and the partner is not being very supportive or understanding, sometimes we got to do what we got to do to make sure that the outcome is to the best of our interest and ultimately the child's interest. So this is definitely something that you guys can use to help you through that process. And again, like I said, you guys definitely will be surprised, because this is a very, very strong potion and it renders results very quickly. For those of you guys that try all my spell work, as always, I highly encourage you guys to comment below, put your experience or whatnot, so you can encourage others to try. Okay, so you're going to be doing this for a bit. Now, what we're going to be integrating here is the Jezebel root. Again, like I said, Jezebel root has been used throughout centuries. It's a very, very strong and powerful root that is used for a lot of things. And most of it has to do with women, you know, becoming empowered, becoming very, very sexually attracted. Your energy is definitely very amplified. It's almost like I compare the Jezebel root to the John the Conqueror, which is for men. It has that same power, that same strength, that same oomph that we need. And it's very magical, you guys. You can use this for a lot of things. Jezebel root, of course, it's known to be used through, you know, anything that has to do with domination or power spells. But this can also be used for those of you women out there that, you know, like I said, if you've been single for quite a while and you don't feel very comfortable in the dating scene, you can definitely do this potion. And I promise you, you will be blown away by the attention that you start to get. Okay, so we're gonna be doing this for a bit. I will probably skip because I do make sure that it is completely broken down. Oh, this smells so amazing. And we're not even adding the cinnamon yet. Okay, so once we have that, what we're gonna do now is we're going to be putting some cinnamon Now, you guys know cinnamon is very powerful for anything that has to do with passion, with lust, and with power as well. Oh, I wish the camera can do its magic so you guys can smell how great this smells. Okay, so you're gonna keep breaking it down, disintegrating it, so all of the ingredients start to break down. It's gonna look something like this, very chocolatey. Now I'm gonna keep putting oil, like I said, because I am doing this for a client and they will be using much of this. And making a bit extra, as we have to keep our potions ready for clients. Okay, so when we're doing this, what you're going to start to do is you're going to either start breaking it down, going in a clockwise position, going from your right to your left, putting your intention and putting your desires into this. Now, what we're gonna do is, once this is done, you can use it right away, or you can let it steep for 3 days so it could just become that more explosive. Once that is done, what you're going to do is you're going to go to your restroom or your bathroom, and you're gonna put this all over your body. You must be completely naked, and you're gonna start from your forehead, behind your ears, between your breasts, in your palms, in your belly button, near your, woman parts. Of course, please be careful and don't put it all up in there, just in the outer. And you're also going to be putting some behind your knees, and you're going to, once you do this, what you're going to do is you're going to chant. And when you're doing the chant, all while rubbing, you're going to say, I empower and activate this godly potion to bend him or bend them. If you're doing this for in general, because you're trying to attract men, you're going to say, this godly potion to bend them to my will. If you're doing this for a particular person, then you're going to say, I empower and activate this godly potion to bend him and his will. I call forth now all suitors with treasures to offer me, willing, loving, and passionate. These herbs and oils are fire in his loins. Bursting with desire, be the heart of the man I seek. Let him or let them have no peace of mind until he or they come to me. Earth, air, fire, and water, assist me in this plea. Once that is done, again, all the while you're rubbing this all over the crucial points. Once that is done, what you're going to do is you're going to start grabbing this and putting it all over your skin, all over your body, pretty much from head to toe. Now, you don't have to put this in your hair, talking about your body, your complete body. So once you do that, what you're going to do is you're going to wait at least 5 to 10 minutes with this potion rubbed all over your body. While doing this, I would highly encourage for you guys to be really in the mood. So ideally, I always tell my clients, when you're doing this, make sure that you're have some romantic music playing in the background, or some very soothing sexual type of erotic music, as this is going to help you amplify that energy. So you're gonna use it, you're gonna rub on it, you're gonna rub it on your body. You're gonna stay with it for 5 to 10 minutes. And all the while, like I said, listening to that music, getting in the mood, and also with your intention that you're attracting men towards you, that you're bringing them towards you. I guarantee if you guys do this with faith, you will be blown away by how many suitors you start to attract, by how many men that start to come towards you that are financially secure and have a lot of things going in their lives. And once, again, like I said, once this is done, once the 10 minutes are up, then you can proceed to taking a shower. Ideally, do not use any soap unless you're using one of my soaps. If you've purchased the Love soap, the Lilith Passion soap, or the Aphrodite soap, then you can wash it off with those soaps. If you do not have those, then do not use any type of soap, okay? You're just gonna wash your hair, do what you gotta do, but do not use any type of soap once you've cleansed yourself. So you're gonna rinse yourself completely with just water, and you're ready to go. Ideally, use this right after you have, like, as an example, if you have a party, a gathering, a social outing, or if you're just planning on going out, ideally, then you would integrate this so that you yourself can see, you know, how it's actually working and how you're attracting people towards you. You don't want to use this and just be at home, because obviously what you're trying to do is be a magnet. You're trying to pull them towards you. So don't be a hermit and do this and then expect by some crazy miracle that the perfect man, you know, just happens to appear in your living room. So come on, you guys, it's all about common sense. Everything that has to do with spell work and witchcraft, you have to make movement, and doing this is already taking action. You got to take that momentum. So make sure to put yourself out there, be social, and you will be surprised, like I said. All right, so once this is done, now we're gonna add the honey. Now you don't need very much of the honey, but I'm not stingy with it because I'm really all about getting the spell work to work rather quickly for us. So what I'm gonna be doing is I'm just gonna be mixing it here. Okay. And for those of you guys that are doing this for your partner to be more receptive, to be more open to that of coming to an agreement with child support, ideally you would do this if you know that, for example, you're going to be seeing the partner, or the partner is going to be coming to pick up your child. Even if you have no contact with them, make sure to do this, and you'll start to see that they are much easier and they're very prone to quickly coming to understanding in regards to that. Now, if you're doing this for a particular person or a particular man that you're trying to bring towards you, then definitely use this when you know you're going to be around that person or you're going to be spending time. They will be very quick to offer assistance or to offer to give you gifts, etc., to keep you happy. Very, very strong potion, like I said, very powerful, and you'll be able to see it with your very own eyes. Now, as you guys can see here, it's not as liquidy as it was. It's a bit thicker now because of the honey. So again, once this is done, ideally keep it for at least 3 days. Let it steep for 3 days so it can become stronger. Right after the 3rd day, that's when you use it. That's when, before you shower, you make sure to put this. Make sure to keep it on your body for 5 to 10 minutes. Nothing less than 5 minutes, because it really needs to, you know, do its thing. And so don't rush into showering right away. Ideally, what you would do is just rub it all over your body and not even use any type of shampoo or anything like that. Just pretty much rinse yourself and go out. Or you can also air dry. That also helps. Very, very, you know, very good results with that as well. But like I said, if you feel that you want to cleanse yourself, the only soap that I would highly encourage you guys to do is, like I said, the Lilith soap, the Aphrodite soap, the Love soap that we provide. If you guys are interested in ordering that, you can go to my site. It will be in the description below. And if not, you don't have that, then just don't use any type of soap. Wash yourself, rinse yourself. Once you've rinsed yourself, air dry or pat yourself, but try not to rub or pull on your skin, and just go out, and you'll, again, like I said, you'll be amazed at the results. So once this is done, again, depending on how much you do, you can do it for consecutive days. You can do this for 3 days. You know, when you shower, you can just put it on you and use it for 3 days, and you'll start to notice like I said, a lot of people wanting to get your attention, coming towards you, trying to get to know you. And you'll also notice that it's very, if you don't happen to attract men that are stable or that have a good head on their shoulders, this will definitely do it for you. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Like, share, and comment. And again, like I said, if you try this and you get results, definitely comment below and let the other person watching the video know what your experience was. For you men out there, I always try to do, when I do specific spells for women, I always upload a male's video as well. So you guys definitely stay tuned for that, as I will be uploading the man version. Okay? So I hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see each other soon. Bye.